Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Douglas and Sons.
The blind stares of a million pairs of eyes, looking hard but won't realize that they will never see the P.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny? I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. Hey, you wanna laugh? This prick last week asked me to christen his kid.
With non-figures, real niggas' fingers on nickel-plated non-triggers.
Waste my motherfucking time!
I catch them while they coked up and weeded open fire. Now them niggas bleed.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Straight out the west.
You gotta be shitting me, Joker.
Like open and shut like dope. Is you a friend of
Great ass! And you got your head all the way up it!
You only exist out here because of me.
And I'm gonna stick your head in the fucking toilet bowl. I'm gonna make it stay there.
Does he look like a bitch?
I humiliated you. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
You can't handle the truth. Did your parents have any children that live? Hold on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
Hello and welcome to the inaugural Douglas and Sons podcast. I'm your host, Travis Douglas. Joining us tonight, we also have my father, Tom Douglas, and special guest, Jesse Rodriguez, who I kind of envision as the Ed McMahon of the show. The focus of the Douglas and Son podcast is to discuss current and past news topics, philosophies, the Louisiana Purchase, auto repair, the supernatural, the 50 Cent Ja Rule beef, central pivot irrigation, and basically any topic that gets a reaction out of my dad. Those of you who know my dad also know that he has a tendency to overreact to pretty much everything. This is an idea we've been kicking around for a while since we had such great responses from a few Facebook videos that my dad unknowingly starred in. You may remember him in such films as my dad taking an online test for his job, and my dad taking an online test for his job part 2, Revenge of the Space Bar. This venture could be a gigantic failure or a huge success. Either way, we're glad you've chosen to come along for the ride with us, and maybe, just maybe, we can put a smile on your face. With that being said, let's get started.
Bear called me last night.
All right, we're recording, guys.
Drunk.
Are you guys excited? Are you excited about this venture we're doing?
Yeah, you already cut him off at two things.
I don't care. No one wants to hear that garbage, man.
Go.
All right. This segment of Douglas and Sons is brought to you by Dr. Batty's Asthma Cigarettes. Are you suffering from asthma, hay fever, foul breath, diseases of the throat, head colds, canker sores, or bronchial irritation? If so, reach for Dr. Batty's Asthma Cigarettes, the first and only premium asthma cigarette in both regular and king size. Breathe easy with Dr. Batty's Asthma Cigarettes. Not recommended for children under the age of 6.
I thought it was off,
that's
Black market
partially I grabbed that from somewhere and then I added my own stuff. Okay, you guys ready? This is interesting. What I'm gonna do now, these are relatively new news stories, kind of in the weird subsection of news.
Like from Florida?
Yeah, or Ohio. Ohio's up there too. Yeah. But that I've grabbed, and then I'm just going to get your guys' general reaction and stop me anytime, invoke something anytime, say whatever. Okay. 3,000-year-old Egyptian mummy speaks with 3D printed vocal track. This is cool. Listen to this story. At the gigantic temple of Karnak in ancient Thebes, around 3,000 years ago, a priest named Nes-Yamun practiced under Egyptian pharaoh Ramses the 11th. He would feed.
Second.
No, it says Ramses XI. Ramses XI.
It says Ramses XI.
Well, yeah, then I copied this.
XI was nothing.
Well,
only Ramses 1.
You may be right.
2.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right, whatever. Let's just call him Ramses.
There's only 2 Ramses.
He would feed grain to sacred cattle offered to the god Amun, and had the rare opportunity to read and write as a scribe. When he died, his body was mummified and encased in a tomb that formed part of the Theban necropolis. Because Nas Human's body is so exquisitely preserved, he has been the subject of many investigations by scientists and researchers since arriving at Leeds Museum in 1823. Extensive autopsies and x-rays have revealed much about his life and history of disease. But it's the latest round of examination that we really want to shout about. A new study published in the journal Scientific Reports on Wednesday details the creation of a 3D printed vocal tract from the state-of-the-art CT scans of Nesyamun's body. A collaboration of UK and German scientists used these incredibly accurate scans to visualize the larynx or voice box and throat of Nesyamun on a computer. This allowed them to create the 3D model of the ancient priest's vocal tract and place it over a loudspeaker that mimics the sound that the human larynx can produce. So what I have on hand is the actual 3D printed voice of Nas Human. I do. Let me play it for you.
I'm sure you're not pronouncing the name.
Does he look like a bitch?
Wrong one. Sorry.
That's good enough. That's
No,
good.
yeah. Here it is. This is it. This is what Nas Human sounds like after they 3D printed his. Here he goes. That's literally it. So that's it. No, because they didn't. They took it from him.
Oh my God.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
That's all they got because that's him dead in his
That
coffin.
was at his last breath.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's what. Yeah. And here, there's a little bit more of a description here. We hear a vowel-like sound that would come from Nas Human's mouth.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, listen. If his mouth were in its current position and he were alive, so they didn't like manipulate it other than.
No, there's three assumptions there.
Okay.
And even if you could mimic his
Ramses
vocal
the
cords,
10th?
nobody would understand him because he probably speaks a language no one knows that about it.
Well, right, but that's how he would sound like. Let's get another one.
Yeah, but at least they got Michael Jackson singing a song.
Yeah, but remember that they took this, they didn't try to like replicate it saying a sound. That may have been his last dying breath, and that's how his body.
That's not the sound of his voice. Because all
Okay.
they did was,
But that's what they were after.
No, actually it doesn't even matter. You could have dug somebody up from cemetery over here. If you didn't go through all that, it doesn't matter because it's built the same way. You sound like you sound.
No,
because
each
of the
one's a
region.
little bit different because my voice
Well,
don't
that's
sound
true.
like yours.
And
Or
the
voice
larger
don't sound
article
like his.
stated that it's because of the regional, it makes a difference. But they're saying they 3D printed what they found in his sarcophagus or whatever, and that's what you get. Let's go again.
What a waste of money.
That's a waste of money. You should pull those guys off, put them up, send them to China, work on that coronavirus.
Coronavirus, okay,
I
yeah.
haven't worked on that.
All right, we're going on to number 2 here.
Hopefully it's shorter.
Yeah, it's not. Kansas man asked judge to let him engage in sword fight with ex-wife and her lawyer. A Kansas man has requested an Iowa judge grant him trial by combat so he can engage in a sword fight with his ex-wife and her attorney, according to reports. David Ostrom, 40, of Paula, Kansas, said his ex-wife Bridget of Harlan, Iowa, and her attorney Matthew Hudson have destroyed him legally, according to a January 3rd court filing the Des Moines Register reported. He asked the Iowa District Court to give him 12 weeks to find a katana and wakizashi swords for his requested battle, per the Carroll Times-Herald, which first reported the request. To this day, trial by combat has never been explicitly banned or restricted as a right in these United States, David Ostrom argued in court records.
I think it has.
Maybe. He said it was used.
After Hamilton and Burr. After their duel.
Yeah, back then, like someone.
Not Raymond Burr. This was Ironside.
Back then, you would go up to somebody and slap him with a glove.
Aaron Burr.
Yeah, Aaron Burr. Back then, you would go up and slap somebody with a glove, but then someone had to die after that, right? You know what I mean? Like.
No, you could change it to a duel.
All right, well, let me finish the story.
They were doing that out west.
It was used as recently as 1818 in a British court. The couple has been engaged in court disputes over custody and visitation rights as well as property taxes. David Ostrom said his motion also stemmed from frustration with Hudson, who argued that because a duel could end in death, such ramifications likely outweigh those of property tax and custody issues. It should be noted that just because the U.S. and Iowa constitutions do not specifically prohibit battling another person with a deadly katana sword, it does prohibit a court sitting in equity from ordering the same. He asked the court to suspend David Ostrom's visitation rights and undergo a court-ordered psychological evaluation. So, would you ever be in a situation where you may want to battle somebody in a sword fight? Weekly.
Right. All the time.
Does that make it better than a gunfight? You know, a gun, you're just popping. Like, this is like.
Yeah, but there's probably laws against having a gunfight. You can't strike a person. You can't even, in some municipalities, you can't even spit on a person. It's the same as assault.
But if they agree to it.
And that's if you even just
I don't think
slaughter
they're
it.
going to agree to it from what you're saying.
Actually, like
MMA, yeah.
they're beating the crap out of each other.
I know, just from listening to the score and stuff, they said, like, if they
Yeah, but
brought
that's
back.
like a ring and stuff. I think that's
Gladiator.
That's what, if they brought that back and put it on pay-per-view, people would pay to see people fight lions and crap. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever it
Yeah,
happens
but
to
there's
be.
too many friggin' bleeding hearts for the lion.
No. The bear always wins, or the lion always
No, I'm
wins.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
well,
they're
usually,
not gonna
yeah.
let them abuse some kind of animal, and the old ladies are crying.
Not for entertainment. I guess.
Right.
Okay.
What was the name of that wrestler, that MMA guy that was wrestling bears as a kid?
Bear.
That's what
Oh, that's that dude that beat McGregor,
Yeah.
the Russian dude.
Yeah, he was sitting there wrestling
I
a
knew a
baby
dude
bear.
when we were growing
Yeah.
up. We knew it. Rotter was his name. He wrestled bears.
The bear thinks
Up in,
he's playing.
This was in Savannah, Illinois, where he wrestled bears. At.
So you could be that upset with somebody that you would want to do this
used
big
to-
drawn
they
out
had-
long, go to court and try and win this a chance
Well, he
to.
knows he's gonna go.
Oh, yeah, most likely.
They're not gonna. They can't let him do
You haven't seen a
that.
picture of his wife, though, either.
No, that's very.
That's redundant.
The last sentence here says the judge said in a Monday court filing that he won't issue a decision anytime soon, citing irregularities with both sides.
Very few men go to court and lose or even draw,
Yeah.
get a draw that don't want to shoot everybody in the damn court.
I'm getting word that priest Nesman Yamun wants to weigh in on this. All right, we're moving on to the next one.
It's whatever language you speak.
Whatever it is, yeah. Hey, yeah, that's what it sounds like, don't it? Okay.
You're the
It
only
said
person-
Ramsey's
you're
the
only
11,
person-
10
you're
or
the only
X and
person
I.
In the last 2,000 years that's even mentioned Ramsey.
You may be right about that.
The Ramsey's the
An X and an I in Roman numerals is 11, though, right?
It's 11.
Yeah, so maybe it's just a typo.
It is. It's got to be.
Okay, this is under the millennials trying to kill themselves kind of deal here. Outlet challenge prompts safety warnings from fire investigators. Listen to this. Fire investigators in Massachusetts are hoping to help pull the plug on a new viral challenge that may be redefining the word stupid. It's called the Outlet Challenge. Participants insert the plug part of a phone charger cord only part of the way in, and then try to produce a spark by touching a penny to the exposed prongs. A scorch mark is seen on an electrical outlet after an outlet.
What the fuck is your problem?
The challenge has been linked to scorchings of outlets in Holden and Plymouth, as well as a fire at Westford Academy where one student is facing criminal charges.
Hey, that one phone blew up.
That's where you
Yeah, I know
put
what
it
you're
in,
saying.
just, I have
Right.
visuals now. Put it in just a little bit, and then you put a penny and
right.
move the penny
The
closer
arc
and
of the cross.
closer until it makes an arc.
Because
or
there's only
whatever.
one wire in there that's going to jump fire.
Well, yeah, that's one of those
only one
millennial,
arc.
like the Tide Pod thing where
Was
they
that
were.
Massachusetts?
Yeah.
They got a heroin problem.
Yeah.
Crack problem. That's
And possibly an incestuous problem with it. I don't know. That seems insane to me. But that's what, like I was saying with the Tide Pods. Did you hear about that?
Did you just say incestuous?
Yes, I did.
I could have that problem too.
But there was another one too. There was the Tide Pod thing, and then there was where they like snorted ginger or something. And
People, I don't know if nobody realizes it, but the world is getting stupider and stupider. As the time goes on, progresses on, the people in this world are getting stupider and stupider.
do you think?
They're doing fucking alcohol enemas up there.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube and you can find people doing crap like that, like salt and paprika.
Yeah, that's what I think they were snorting ginger. It's like the powder is so fine. You just that's insane. But yeah, people are getting crazy. This is usually
doing crazy shit.
forward. I mean,
No, it was coffee enemas. That's what they were doing.
No, that was Janet Jackson.
And they
Ah.
no, they
You
they.
look it up, don't you?
No, I can't
No,
right
they
now.
do. You can go and pay and get a coffee enema. It's the honest God truth.
You can go where?
I don't know exactly where. Somewhere in Chicago and get a coffee enema. Okay, you can go and they do that. That's how they're taking alcohol because it goes directly into your freaking bloodstream.
Yeah, I know
Up the
that.
booty hole.
I thought it was supposed to clean you.
No. The
Well,
coffee- the coffee
yeah,
does.
under a doctor's supervision, yeah, an enema
The
cleans
coffee
you
does.
out.
Yeah.
But
Come on, like I said, that's how they instead of drinking all night long, they put a shot of whiskey or whatever up their butt.
yeah,
Come
it's called
on.
boofing.
What the-
Boofing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Is this a trend in the post?
No, I heard
it's
about
the
a guy
kids
who
nowadays.
didn't. So he was renting an apartment from a guy, and he came home and found him with a
Most of
bottle,
the trends generate
him
from
with a
colleges.
a bottle still in there, a vodka.
What, did he pass out?
Yeah, he's passed out on the floor.
Lucky didn't
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, because you get it instantly, is what I understand.
Right, it
Like,
goes directly to you.
isn't part of enjoying a beer the slow process of becoming drunk? I mean, do you want to get drunk instantly?
No.
They want to get a
No.
buzz. It's
Yeah.
like I said back.
I
in the
think
day,
that's when you're hard up. I mean, that's like doing heroin or something. You get it instantly as soon as you do it, and then whatever. So,
people are getting crazier.
all right, I'm moving on.
I did look up Ramesses.
The 11th.
The 11th, and he apparently did it good.
Okay.
All right,
There was that many
Living
of them
off,
motherfuckers?
he's living off the name of the first and the second.
yeah. All right.
So there was that many mammoths.
Well, they were around for.
Let me get into this. This segment of Douglas and Sons is brought to you by marijuana. Hey, at least it's not crack. All right. Here. Oh, I have a visual for you guys on this one. Did Washington State's Department of Transportation's webcam capture Bigfoot's image? We'll leave that up to you. An image of the legendary creature Bigfoot has been captured on a Washington State Department of Transportation webcam. Sasquatch spotted. I'm not superstitious, just a little stitious. Have you ever heard of that? I'm not
No.
superstitious, I'm just a little stitious. Okay. A Department of Transportation poster on Twitter, have you noticed something strange on our Sherman Pass Route 20 webcam before? If you look closely by the tree on the left, there looks to be something, might be a Sasquatch. We'll leave that up to you. I believe I have the picture here. And then, guys, look at that, and then And
I
then-
know I got bad eyes.
and then ask yourself,
Does he look like a bitch?
okay?
I don't see how anybody can make that out to be a Sasquatch.
It's just like a dark brown.
I know it looks
Let
like the
Jesse
fucking
look
trunk
at
of
it.
a tree.
Have you ever encountered something that may have been a Sasquatch or the?
There's no such damn thing. They've been looking for Sasquatches for 100 fucking years. They ain't even found the fucking hair. So how can they be? How can they?
What
keep
about
this
the one
shit?
in Mexico? What's the one in
They
Mexico
ain't found-
called?
Prove. All they gotta do is show somebody one time, and they can't. They don't. They won't.
What about the? There was in the Midwest in like the 70s.
There's a baboon right here, though. I can see the outline. See it? Look at. There's the eyes. He's sitting there. in
If
his
you look
nest.
hard enough, you probably find a unicorn.
I'm getting
there.
word that Ness Yamun wants to weigh in on the Bigfoot. Okay, that's all he's got. That's all he's got today.
It's the same as UFOs, man.
You don't believe in UFOs?
No, it's their UFOs. It's UFO because they ain't
What about-
produce one.
what
produce
about-
a piece of one.
Be a UFN.
UFO.
I've seen shit in the
UF
sky. I've seen
Well,
weird fucking shit, but
It'd be UFKNOW, right? Or no?
Yeah, that just doesn't
UFK. Yeah, that doesn't work. What about the crop circles and stuff? Is that proof enough
What's
for
that
you?
crop circles? That's the way they farm in Kansas.
they still.
Well, if this unlaminated 8 megabyte picture isn't proof enough for you, I don't know what is.
Okay, say a UFO comes and decides to make a
And then
crop
there's like
circle.
baby Sasquatches here.
Yeah,
And here's one laying down.
He's floating on a log going down the river.
Nas Yamun, have you ever seen a Sasquatch? Okay, thank you. Well, I thought I'd give you guys some visual proof. I don't know what's happening
Like I
here.
said,
But
I don't know what the deal is with these crop circles because what purpose does it serve
It's a-
for a
it's
UFO to come down here and make a crop circle and then just disappear?
No, they do it with doors. The farmers are bored. The kids, they go out there.
But somebody will see the jokers out there doing that, and they don't.
They're the ones that are calling it in.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never.
It's a Jesse Smollett situation.
Yeah, Smollett. Yeah, I've never
That
come in
dude's going to
contact
jail
with.
over that shit.
He's in trouble.
No, I thought they.
No, they rearrested him.
They're recharged him.
Yeah.
Well, I thought like the
They
FBI or
reinstated
something.
the
got
charges.
involved or something.
He's going to jail over that crap.
You can blame it on UFOs.
They're going to
Or
get him for,
Sasquatch.
they're gonna get
Or
him
Ness
for
Yamun and Ramses the
reverse-
11th.
Reverse.
Yeah,
homosexual-
yeah. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next story. Since are you done with Sasquatch? What's the one in Mexico that they always talk about?
Senor Sasquatch.
No, Senor Sasquatch. No, it's the what the hell is it called?
Squatchalito.
Yeah, no. And what did the Indians call
What's
Sasquatch?
the bandit that down there, the famous bandit?
Pancho Sasquatch.
Pancho.
Yeah. What did
Sasquatch.
what did the Indians call Sasquatch?
Sasquatch Villa.
No. the Indians had a word. It
Running
was,
Sasquatch.
Oh no, they got. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sleeping Bear Sasquatch.
no.
They got a word that
Running
they've
wolf,
used for
lone wolf.
years because people been doing drugs and shit too much. man.
And then
That's
they
what
see
that shit is.
Sasquatch?
Yeah, they smoked a peace pipe and they
All
see all
right.
kind of crazy shit.
All right, and we're moving on. This is another youth who took something too far. Texas boy sets front yard on fire after getting magnifying glass for Christmas, family says. Christmas went up in flames for a family in Texas after a 12-year-old boy decided to use a magnifying glass for something other than reading. Interior designer Nisa Lynn Parsons shared on Facebook how her family's Christmas day was memorable, to say the least, after a 12-year-old son used the magnifying glass he received as a present to try to light things on fire. Caden asked for a magnifying glass for Christmas. Parsons said in a video posted to Facebook, "We thought, oh, he wants to magnify something. No, he wanted to see if he can make fire with it." And he did. Caden's father, Justin, told Fox 4 that on Christmas morning, that when his son opened the magnifying glass, he reacted with, "Yay, magnifying glass." 12. Yeah, so he should know.
Yeah, but no, that's beside the point. His parents are responsible for that 12-year-old boy. So his parents,
whatever.
the parents are to blame.
The other son in the background, yay, now we can light stuff on fire, and we're like, oh dear.
See?
So on a sunny Christmas day, the 12-year-old and his two brothers went out to the driveway and burned a couple of holes in some newspaper. But after one of them dropped the now burning paper, the blaze ended up spreading through the front yard of their home and the Dallas suburb of McKinney.
That's the only state that's going to burn in Christmas time.
Everything was under control until the boys came running into the house telling us that a corner of the lawn was on fire and the Christmas lights were melting. Justin and I rushed outside to see the entire front lawn turning black. The fire quickly spread, generating a cloud of smoke within minutes that one of the couple's sons says was as high as the tree. So
Burn 12,000 acres.
I don't know. It says it's a suburb of Dallas.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
But have you ever taken a magnifying glass and like played God on an anthill?
On a grasshopper.
Yeah, on a grasshopper and dissect. I've never done that,
We
but
used to
I've
burn
heard people
names
talk
in the
about it.
paper. And, you know what I mean? But at some point, common sense has to kick in somewhere, Jack. Because you know where'd they get the idea of using a magnifying glass to start a fire? They watching this damn
Probably
Naked and
YouTube or
Afraid
whatever.
shit.
Naked
That's where they did it, man.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, I call it naked and stupid. They need to get them fucking people out of there without
They
no
have
shoes on and
magnifying
shit.
glasses there.
Huh?
They have magnifying.
No, like they'll find a fucking lens out of a glass or any kind of
light a
shit.
fire.
They'll take the lens out of a fucking flashlight.
So do you
what I
want to petition the Discovery Channel to change it from Naked and Afraid to Naked and Stupid?
Yeah, they gotta get the hell out of there, man. The fucking fire ants are.
Yeah, but don't you think that teaches survival skills?
What? See, they're
Uh,
gonna cuss.
no,
I'm
we're
sorry.
recording.
Hush. We'll be done in a minute.
All right, well, moving on.
Turn the TV up.
Turn the TV up. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. We're moving on. Massachusetts again. We had the Boston story with the sparking the outlet. Massachusetts serial pooper arrested after police catch her defecating in parking lot. A Massachusetts woman accused of defecating in the parking lot of a local Natick store for months was arrested Wednesday after she was caught in the act, reports say. Andrea Grosher, 51, was charged with 8 counts of wanton destruction of property after a Natick police officer said he saw her defecating outside the Natick outdoor store around 7 a.m. Yeah. Police were first alerted to the serial pooper in December when Henry Canner, the store's owner, reported human feces there on 8 separate occasions since October. Police began investigating, initially believing it might be an animal. Let me say that again. Yeah, police began investigating, initially believing it might be an animal.
You can tell the difference between animal poop
But then found toilet paper and other wipes.
that's
Natick
the polar
Police
bear.
Department. Natick Police Department spokeswoman Kara Rossi told the Metro West Daily News. An officer was patrolling the parking lot Wednesday when he spotted Grosher waiting for the lot to clear, opening the driver's side door of her Lincoln MKX and defecating out the door.
Oh my God.
Isn't that a nice car?
Yeah, it is. It's like an SUV. Lincoln too.
Yeah, it is. It's an SUV.
Grosher was pulled over after driving off and told police that she was on her way home to a home up the street where she worked as a nanny, but stopped because she has irritable bowel syndrome,
my Lord.
according to the arrest report. Her employer told police, however, that Grosher had access to their restroom. This, coupled with the length of time that passed with Grosher in the lot, led to her arrest.
Nobody gonna pull in the parking
Did they
lot.
tie the other 7 incidents?
I don't know. Can they do a DNA analysis or what?
Would they do that?
Yeah, they can. Yeah, that's DNA.
I don't know. I don't know if they would.
They got a lot of time.
It
Yeah,
is.
maybe.
Any kind of fluid or anything comes out of you that's DNA.
All right, let me read the rest of this. This is a local. I'm so happy they arrested her. Canner told Metro West. He's the guy that owns the store where she was doing this. I have no idea who she is. This has been ongoing. She has defecated quite often over here. There's nothing more disgusting coming into your parking lot in the morning and seeing a pile of human excrement. Grosher was released without bail and is due back in court on March 2nd.
I noticed everywhere in this story you mention everything but ass wipe.
No, they said they thought it was an animal until they spotted wipes. So she was hanging out the door of her Lincoln MKX.
No way, you got to get out and squat.
Didn't you hear? I just read it. Yeah, she got out.
She's putting her butt out the door.
Out the door of her
Not even getting
MKX.
out of her vehicle. And
They
pooping.
initially thought it was a Sasquatch.
That's impossible.
Look,
Was it diarrhea?
listen, I'll read it again. An officer was patrolling the parking lot Wednesday when he spotted Grosher, that's the girl, waiting for the lot to clear, opening the driver's side door of her Lincoln MKX and defecating out the door.
That's pathetic.
I don't even know how you would.
No, you immediately take
I don't
that
know
girl to
either.
You're
jail.
gonna get some on the damn running boards.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna wipe your ass right.
No, you're not. You're not gonna get it all out of there.
She had a bad,
Irritable smell.
No, well, that too. But she probably had a bad experience in that store, the outdoor store they're talking about.
Well,
And
I
now
was
she's
gonna ask
like,
if it was a liquor store.
no, it's not a liquor store. It's some kind of outdoor store.
So it's
But-
revenge defecation.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Why would you do it in the same spot every time? Like, if you have irritable bowel syndrome, doesn't it attacks you wherever you were at? How come she keeps ending up in the parking lot here? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta go.
The only comment I got is she must shit her pants all the time. Adult diapers. They
Hold
call
on, I'm getting word that Ness Man wants to.
them.
Okay, thank you.
Get some damn adult
Yeah.
diapers.
Yeah, if you got irritable bowel syndrome and
You
like
wear
that,
that,
you wear
yeah.
that. You got to,
Yeah.
right?
I don't get it.
So how do you guys feel this is going so far? What do you think? It's been okay.
So what's the inspiration for the stories? Where do you get them from?
Actually, the Score does a segment where they do stuff. They talk stuff.
You're piggybacking up somebody else.
Somewhat, because I don't know. I do have a couple other segments here that I have.
You can Google stupid people.
Yeah, you can, and that's where I got some of these stories. So I just thought I'd bounce these off you and see what you guys think.
That pooping lady needs to go to jail.
She will, I'm sure. She'll probably get a psychic evaluation or whatever. What did the other dude get that wanted to fight his
That's
wife?
indecent exposure just to begin with, and then they can get you for polluting and all kind of stuff.
Let me do that. This segment of Douglas and Sons. Hold on. Do you suffer from yellow fever, cardiac disease, colds, meat sweats, night sweats, dysentery, or excessive secretions? Do you and your Victorian child want to stay fashionably sedated until this repressive era is over? Turn to Mrs. Winslow's laudanum tablets that cures what ails you. All right.
Most people nowadays don't even know what laudanum is.
Yeah, no one knows who Ed McMahon is.
Ed McMahon, you might be right. Yeah.
They remember him for the Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
You are correct, sir.
I know, but I still to this day don't know anybody's ever won a penny out of that. Nobody
All
else
right,
does.
now I have a more personal question for you guys.
Right.
I don't know how long this is going
It's
to
like
take.
the McDonald's monopoly. Nobody wins.
Oh, I've been watching a documentary on
Right,
that called McMillions. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
They've been cheating that Monopoly for years.
Yeah.
Same dude. Yeah.
You never get.
I'm not to the end of it, but I'm sure they catch him because they're on his trail pretty good here.
I've never. You ever got a Monopoly?
No.
No,
even 2 or 3 of the, like Baltic and.
Oh no.
No, you'll get 2 of them. You'll never get the third one you need to win the whole thing.
They don't make the third one.
No, they make them. This dude was taking them. Okay. Think about this. We got time here. What 3 famous people, living or dead, would you like to dine with?
Oh, you got this from that moron that said Adolf Hitler.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, that's true.
Who the hell was down with Adolf Hitler?
Okay.
It was some clown from Michigan State or something,
No,
right?
not Michigan State.
Some college.
Western Michigan.
He was a coach. Yeah.
And they basically, he's a history major too.
Well, my answer would be Kathleen Hagel.
Why?
She's a fine-looking blonde.
She's getting old. She lost her fastball. Katherine Hagel.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
She's part of that movie Knocked Up.
Yeah, she's not that good.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, she's not.
Okay, so anyway.
That movie's like 15 years
If
old.
I'm gonna look at anybody, I might as well look at somebody that's worth looking at.
You got the better idea, but this knucklehead said Hitler. And
Yeah, he did.
and
Yeah.
he said because he wanted to be out of the box, and he said Hitler was a great leader that you can't argue with it. Like, never mind that he lost the war and he's a psychopath. So he got fired.
No, I mean, not to defend the guy, but I can understand wanting to kind of get a perspective, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
you don't win there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Don't win.
But you can say you could dine with him and say, hey, what the fuck were you thinking? You know? Like,
Joseph Stalin.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I could have said Raquel Welch, but you don't even know who
So
that
you want to
is.
dine? You got these people that are
so
still
he got-
alive that he wants to dine with.
Right.
What about Ramses the 11th? You could,
Yeah, no.
Why were you forgotten? That you can find that out from dinner.
I keep forgetting this guy's name. Would you like to dine with Ramses the 11th? Okay, thank you. So who do you got? You got Katherine Heigl,
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Raquel Welch.
Nobody knows who that is.
Yeah, they do. Some people do. Jesse, who do you got?
I mean, you don't have to.
Wouldn't you
have
want to
sex
dine with
the lady
Lincoln?
or nothing. No, I would rather look at somebody that's pleasing to the eye. No, yeah, I want to.
Well, why not Cleopatra then or something?
That girl was ugly, man.
You don't know that. She's supposed to be the most
I'll tell you
beautiful
what.
that laid eyes on.
I'll guarantee you, she didn't look like no Elizabeth Taylor.
You know, she was good enough for 2 Romans.
Yeah, she had 2 Romans
Roman
and Mark
generals.
Anthony.
Yeah,
and,
that girl,
Mark
that girl
Anthony and
did
Julius
more than
Caesar.
you too, dude. What you talking about?
Yeah. No.
That girl didn't have no morals.
Okay,
See, I've been
just to
keeping
recap.
anybody Come along. What
So
you talking
he's
about?
got his street out. All women.
Just to recap, 3 famous people dead or alive you'd like to dine with, and you picked 2 women. One is a B actress.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Come on. Like I want to look at Abraham Lincoln.
Jesse, who you got? You got anything that comes to mind?
2 old farts, 2 old ugly farts having dinner. That's what would be the name of the show.
No. Jerry Seinfeld has a show named that or something. Where he dined with comics. Or coffee with comics.
So
You got 3.
Somebody that I saw at an airport. I'll go with like that.
What do you mean?
To make Tom happy. How about Sophia Loren?
There you go.
But she's still alive, ain't she?
Oh yeah, she's got to be 100.
Don't you want to err on the side of a dead person because you may actually have the opportunity to speak to Sophia Loren?
The only reason I said for her is because I want to ask her, what's it like that the airport just shuts down when you show up? They did, because I was going through customs.
I think I've heard that story.
Yeah, and she's
When was
coming-
that?
Oh, it was
Back in
from
the
you,
70s?
huh?
Yeah, in Rome, and it just stops.
Oh, she's big over there.
And
Yeah.
it just stops.
Yeah, but
and I'm thinking, like, why is this guy delaying? And then he's going like this. And he goes, you know Sophia Loren? That's all he said in English. And I'm like, I look over, and they were like, he was parting the Red Sea.
Right.
And just like, hey, what's it like to stop a major airport?
That's
That
good.
had, when was that? In the 70s?
No.
80s?
Mine? I don't remember.
How old is she? She's probably, what, 80
She's gotta
something
be
now?
100.
Yeah, she's up there.
She's got to be
still-
She in
dead.
100.
She's got to be dead.
I don't think she's
Well, she
dead.
looks old then, but she
Right,
still
but-
looks pretty good for being old.
No, she's beautiful.
I need a
Not
pen.
my
So it's
cup of
Katherine
tea, but-
Heigl. Who else did you say?
Lincoln's
Lincoln's wife, yeah.
Sophia-
She was in
Raquel Welch.
the Nut House up in St. Charles. That's still there. Yeah.
Ain't nobody say that. That girl was white as this table, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, but that's how they liked them back then.
Batavia.
Yeah, but
She was as high as this thing.
why is this thing?
She was sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Who?
Yeah.
Mary Todd.
She was a psycho.
I know she was.
Nes
she
Yamun,
came
what do
from a
you think?
sophisticated family.
Okay.
All these women's are psychos.
Yeah, but what I was getting at with Jesse.
I want to dine with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Son of a
No, but
and look at it.
You could-
Arnold Schwarzenegger here and Rocky Balboa over here.
yeah, there you go.
90-year-old.
Yeah, that's scary. Okay, Katherine Heigl and Raquel Welch, and who's your third? Who'd you have?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Mary Todd.
Mary Tyler. Oh,
No,
Mary
I
Todd,
said
Lincoln's
Elizabeth
widow.
Taylor.
Okay,
Lincoln.
Lincoln's widow. Okay.
Oh,
And Jesse,
I
who do
gave
you got?
him
You
Mary.
had Raquel Welch.
Well, technically, I gave.
Or
him
no,
Mary.
you had- okay.
I gave him Mary.
Okay. What about Mary Tyler Moore? You want to throw her in there? She's dead, so that would be. That's what I'm talking about. I think you would err on the side of the dead people. Because you could potentially fly to Italy and talk to Raquel Welch or whoever, wherever she's at. Yeah, you could potentially.
Or,
I'm talking about
Sophia
you.
Loren or
Yeah.
any of them. You ain't getting around none of them people, right, Jesse?
Uh,
There's no, the chances
Yeah, you can
are-
get around them.
Yeah.
They just
if they're dead
recreated
and in the ground and you're
dude's-
going to their damn funeral.
The
they're-
dude's vocal cords. They could recreate Raquel Welch in 50 years, and you could have a date with her.
Oh my
so let's just
lord.
keep on the theme of dead women.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Don't you want like an ancient? Don't you want to? Who's one of the ancient Greeks that invented crap? You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Wouldn't you
not a
want to
big
meet?
fan
Wouldn't you
of
want
You
to?
already laid it down that he's throwing out women.
I don't think
That's
myself.
Oh my.
I don't
Okay.
think Marilyn
You
Monroe
guys.
is all that hot.
Okay. You guys. Okay.
who else?
And you don't think Marilyn Monroe's all that hot either.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Sometimes it depends.
Just because the damn skirt blew up in the wind?
Yeah, come on, man.
There's a
Come
picture. It was
on.
actually I saw it last week. It's a series of photos. It took really quick. All she is up against a locker.
I'm sure I've seen it.
Gorgeous.
Well, you never seen the Playboy book then, right?
I've seen that, but I'm just telling you, like the one with she's fully clothed up against a locker.
There was another chick
Take a
from
photo.
that era too, called like Betty Page or something, who was nice looking. I mean,
Betty Boop.
no, no,
She's a
yeah.
cartoon
Hey,
character.
she's one of my
Massive-
three. I
massive
want to
eyes.
dine with Betty
Yeah.
Boop. She's one of my three.
Why
Yeah,
did they draw you this way, Betty?
yeah. What the heck? Oh, they knew what they were doing.
Who was
Yeah.
that rabbit? Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah,
Roger
she was
Rabbit.
nice looking. Whoever that was, Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
from
Jessica
the,
Rabbit. She
yeah.
said-
Is she your third? Who you want to dine with then?
Actually, I would.
Yeah.
What her line was, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn this way.
Yeah.
Well, you're there.
And you could play patty cake with her. All right, are we moving on?
Yes,
I got
please.
three.
You got your three?
I got my three. Yeah,
All right, I should have brought a pen because I didn't write it down.
Okay.
This segment of Douglas and Sons is brought to you by the fine people at Pall Mall Cigarettes. We don't try to scare you with medical claims. Pall Mall claims just one thing and one thing only: the world's best tobacco. Ah, that sweet Carolina smoke. Can you afford not to smoke Pall Mall?
Is all of that true?
No,
It's like Carolina.
I made some of it. I was just trying to break up the segments a little bit here. All right, we're moving on to the
last part?
No, we're close to the last part though.
I didn't even think
Let me
tobacco
play
in
this,
Carolinas no more.
Let me play this.
A lot of it comes from Kentucky.
this is opening the segment. Little known facts. No. Just in general.
Frank Sinatra.
No.
Some
Is
music,
there a
yeah,
tie
there's
into
some
the
music.
music?
Start
That
spreading.
crap they play today, man, the white people ain't got no damn rhythm. They need it.
No, that's good.
This is great.
Okay.
Compared to the music they got nowadays, this is great.
All right. Little known facts segment. So I'm gonna just throw some little known facts at you.
It's got rhythm, it's got style, it got class.
Nothing to do with Frank, New York. the
No,
Yankees,
no,
or
no,
jazz.
no, exactly.
Okay, all right.
All right. Number 1. Banging your head against a wall for 1 hour burns 150 calories.
That's true.
Is that, it is true. This is absolutely
That
true.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does. No. For an hour?
It's not physically possible.
Well, maybe not, but the calories would be burned.
There's no way.
You can burn 30 calories
You wouldn't
sleeping
last,
an
you
hour.
wouldn't last 10 minutes.
Well, no.
And even if you could
Let's
get
say
to
you
that,
had a headgear
You could
on.
never get to 150.
What if you had headgear
You
on?
still ain't gonna take it very long.
Well, I'm just saying if you wanted to burn some calories and you were near a wall.
I don't think you can do it very long at all.
Is this a true or false?
This,
subject?
no, this is
It's
true.
just a topic.
It's a topic.
Okay, that's a lie.
Okay.
Next.
Next, okay. In
No, I
Switzerland,
believe it does. You will burn that
There's no
many
way,
calories.
150.
But you'll blow your
You
skin.
have to
You'll be
run
bleeding
for
all over
you
the
have to
place.
run for a half hour to do 210.
something like that, yeah,
Yeah.
around there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot more cardio than banging your head against the wall.
Depends how you have it set up.
Well, maybe they're factoring in your
but
body will
you
have to
use your whole
heal
body.
that you
Not just-
hurt your brain or your head,
You couldn't
and
take
that
it. You couldn't
burns
take
calories.
it. You
as
couldn't
well.
last that long doing that. 'Cause each
Alternatively,
time you do that, it hurts
listen.
worse and worse and
Alternatively,
worse.
you can walk your dog for 45 minutes, which also burns 150 calories,
I do.
and is much less painful.
Yeah. So these are choices.
No, it's just a.
Just random facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 2 in Switzerland.
But that'd be like the equivalent of when it rains outside in April, worms come out of the ground.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are
Yeah.
we doing with that?
Hey, these are just the first ones that popped up. In Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig
But what if you already have a ferret?
or a marmot.
Who wants to own a guinea pig to begin with? I wouldn't own one.
Did you ever explore becoming a game warden? Remember you did? That was a big dream of yours.
No.
This is because guinea pigs are social animals and they are considered victims of abuse if they are
stink.
alone. They're considered victims of abuse if they are left alone.
Where's this? Denmark?
Switzerland.
Okay, Denmark.
They smoke too much weed over there.
No, in Switzerland?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They smoke a lot of weed everywhere.
No,
Well, it's worse now. But
especially on
Isn't that
31 in
Sweden,
North
where
Aurora.
that town is?
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
That's in Holland.
That's right next to Sweden.
Is it?
It's across the damn border.
No, it's not across the border. You got to cross there's a body of
the
water.
Blue Danube
The
or
North
something.
Sea.
The Danube?
Blue Danube.
Yeah, Ramses fished in it. Ramses the Ninth fished in it, I believe.
No, isn't that a mountain range, the Blue Danube?
No, it's a river.
No, the Danube
I
is
think
the
you mean the
river.
Blue Nile.
Maybe.
It used to be
Whatever.
home of the Ramses.
Yeah, now
it's-
we're back at the
it's-
Ramses.
Yeah, his sarcophagus is there.
Ramsey's there no matter where you go.
All right. Number 3. Turnophobia is the fear of being tickled by feathers.
What?
Turnophobia is the fear of being tickled by feathers.
Okay.
Are you afraid of being tickled?
I couldn't take
Because
it.
you know that's a torture, right?
Yeah, I
Or at
couldn't
least
take
it
it.
had been.
Used to be.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it.
Then you grow up.
But just thinking about being.
No,
Then
if
you
you were
grow up.
forcibly tickled, you would be crazy in an hour.
Just thinking about it, people actually have that fear that they may be.
Nobody
can't take it.
has ever used tickling as a form of torture.
I believe they
I
have.
believe they have too.
I think the Chinese are well known for that.
No.
Yeah,
Well, it's a secret weapon because I've never heard of it.
because they do the bamboo shoots and.
That's if you haven't.
Okay, well, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
You
do that.
stereotype you
They do the drip of water on your forehead,
Yeah, Americans do that.
water torture.
Turnophobia is also a fear of feathers themselves. The word taro is the Greek word for feather, and phobia is also Greek meaning fear.
You couldn't take it. Or I couldn't. Some people like to be tickled. I don't.
Yeah, like imagine being, locked in
I
a
couldn't do that. I
barricade and
couldn't.
they're tickling your underarms and
You
your
die
feet
from
and all that
shock.
stuff.
Or in my opinion, I would die from shock.
What do you think, Jesse? Any?
I don't see it.
Okay.
You're saying there's no ill effects from being tickled.
You get bored.
Bored?
Bored. Yeah.
Bored.
Being exposed to the elements.
I don't know. Okay, moving on. Snakes can help predict earthquakes. They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away up to 5 days before it happens. You believe that?
No.
Yes.
How do they signal you and say?
No.
Do they start digging holes or some crap?
I can
When-
see like a few hours.
No,
but
you
not-
can tell
not
by the
days.
way. It's the same with
They-
horses.
yeah, I've
Horses
heard
can
the
do
horses
same
Because
thing.
the ground.
Any kind of
fenced
animals,
in.
because they're more in tune with the earth itself, and they can
I
detect
thought it was
stuff like
because the
that,
snakes are in the ground.
like floods. And
So maybe they come out of the ground when they know there's going to be an earthquake, right?
They don't know an earthquake. They just the ground is moving.
yeah, they feel it.
Yeah, but they know it 5 days prior.
That's
according
like
to
an
this.
elephant. They say that. An
What do you
elephant-
think? What 36 hours?
The way an elephant.
An earthquake is a sudden event.
Do you believe?
Yeah, but it could trigger from 30 miles away under the
I know,
ground.
but it's just like a sudden. Okay, that makes sense, but that's still not 5 hours.
They're saying 5 days.
Yeah, not 5 days.
I believe. Because animals, like I said, they claim that an elephant, because of the way their hoofs are made, flat and stuff like that, that they can feel movement in the earth.
I've heard the animal story, like horses and stuff. And
You heard of elephant? I heard that
Yeah.
just the other day.
yeah, I've
I'm
heard.
naked and
I
afraid.
believe it.
Naked and stupid.
Naked and stupid. Yeah. All right.
Getting ants up their butthole.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. See, I've never watched it like you do.
That's crazy, man. They got big old welts all up and down. All you gotta do is go get some mud and rub it over your skin, and they won't bother you.
Not if you're out naked and afraid.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I think that.
I'm a stupid old white boy from Chicago. I know to get some mud. It stops the damn ants from looking.
Yeah, but there's probably other things that happen when you have mud all over your
Yeah,
skin.
they got little worms in there.
No.
Yeah, there might be a
You're
worm.
getting the wrong kind of mud now.
I don't think they have a choice with that.
If you only go to the
I
South
know,
Bank,
but like
you may
I said,
be
if you
okay.
put if you got no clothes and you rub mud on you, you can get it a quarter inch or even less. They're gonna bite the skin and not bite the damn mud.
Remember in Predator, Arnold put the mud all over him so
Right,
the Predator
right.
couldn't
right.
see it.
That's a perfect
Yeah, that's
example
true.
right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it must be true.
Well, he was trying to block his body temperature because the Predator could sense it.
You
Remember?
have Arnold and
That girl was getting it.
Do you want to put
Sly.
Arnold on your list of 3 now? Do you want to meet him
no,
and talk,
no.
dine with him?
That girl was getting bit in between her legs and stuff. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
some damn mud and put in there, man.
All right. Does anybody? We're moving on. Does anybody know what a flock of crows is known as?
it's a murder.
Jesse got it. A murder. A flock of crows is known as a murder.
What? What?
That didn't make any sense.
That seems like Edgar Allan Poe wrote that, didn't it? Like that was like his style.
So
you
they
know?
just created the word murder in that instance.
I don't know.
referring
No,
to
a
flock
murder
of
would have
crows.
had to come first, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, so
And then just because crows are
Is that slang? New world
no,
slang?
let me see. It says
it's
some might.
Baltimore slang.
It says
Huh?
yeah, Baltimore. Yeah.
Baltimore slang.
Some
That's
might
what
say-
Oh,
Poe
here
from.
comes a murder.
That's Edgar Allan Poe.
Some might say that a group of
Murder in
two.
the flight degree.
Listen, some might say that a group of 2 crows is an attempted murder.
Right.
Want to know what a group of owls is called?
A group of owls.
Oh no, never mind. They don't give you the answer.
Owls are solitary
I was gonna
creatures.
say I don't think they fly.
Yeah.
They don't flock.
No, solitary creature.
They are.
So is Ramses the 11th, I believe.
That sounds like a hoot owl.
Yeah, don't it? So now we know. Now next time you want to impress your boss or something, say, "Hey,
Here
flock of
comes a
crows."
murder. Better watch out.
God.
I don't think crows flock together, do they? Do they?
There you go.
Yeah, but not. They're not like geese.
I just said a flock of crows is known as a murder. Yeah, they flock together.
Yeah, they hang out over
Yeah,
on
but-
the oak
yeah,
trees
they'll
at
flock on the
Mount
wires.
Carmel Cemetery.
They'll flock on the telephone wires, but they don't. You don't see a flock of crows like geese and south.
They do. They don't go south.
I know, but you don't. You ever see more than 2? You'll see the crows because it'll be a pair.
No, I've seen
No,
a
they'll
bunch of
flock
them.
anywhere and everywhere.
I
You
ain't never
idiot.
seen that.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They'll flock on the
They eat
wire.
fucking poop and spit and
No,
everything.
those are sparrows.
Huh?
Sparrows.
Oh, a sparrow flock. I don't know what that's called. All right, you ready? We're moving on.
Okay.
The oldest your mom joke was discovered on a 3,500-year-old Babylonian tablet.
Okay.
So they've been making your mom jokes forever, you know. What do you think about that? It was discovered in Iraq in 1976.
You just said the magic word.
Yep. What, 1976?
No, Iraq.
However, since then, the tablet has been lost, but the text remains preserved. Beautiful people. Beautiful culture. I don't know, it doesn't say.
Really?
Yeah.
That story should have never made any.
Yeah, you may be right. Hey, I'm the only producer here. I need someone else to come in here. All right, we got nothing else to say on that?
No.
Do you like your mama jokes? Do you get offended by them? Do you? I like them if they're funny and good-hearted. You know, like anything.
That's just part of growing up or part of life.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna make jokes about something.
Yeah.
The boss in shipping told one of them Yo Mama things just the other day on me on the phone. He said, "What did he say?" I said, "Who is this?" He said, "It's Joe."
Oh, Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Yeah.
The freaking main boss is the shipping department.
Brilliant sense of humor.
And I'm like, oh, I should have expected that because I heard the joke.
Remember, you said you had that.
Nobody's been doing that since the 70s.
I was gonna say, was that from 77?
Right.
78?
This guy's younger than me even.
Remember, you said you had a boss before that came back from lunch and would always say,
"Oh,
who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?" And you said you'd get mad about that, right?
No, I don't care. The guy's an idiot. It was an idiot. Like I said, he gave me 500 bolts to put in these holes because we just put some big metal tables together. I'm talking about industrial type tables. And 10 minutes later, he comes, "You got all them bolts in there?" I said, "Dude, Superman couldn't put the freaking bolts in there. You just got to wait." "Oh, we're gonna go home as soon as you get it in there."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Joe Mama.
Joe Mama, yeah.
No, who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Yeah.
Oh, that guy was a nut.
All right, moving on. So far, 2 diseases have successfully been eradicated: smallpox and rinderpest.
I've never heard of neither.
What?
The last naturally occurring case of smallpox was diagnosed in October 1977, and the last case of rinderpest was diagnosed in 2001. No other information. That's it. What do you think?
How come I never heard of this rinderpest stuff?
I don't know.
Because it was eradicated.
It was eradicated. You could have been born with it,
Yeah,
but then
how come they didn't choose to eradicate corona disease virus?
they
They're
are.
working on it.
Yeah, right. You never even heard of it. Till 20,000 people got it.
Well, now it's like 70.
You never even heard of it. I never heard of that crap before. They make this shit up as you go along.
It has a very predictable kill rate. 2.2%.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
They'll figure it out. They got a bunch of.
They said now that the
pharmaceutical
hospital, wherever you're all getting it, is refusing to take anymore.
Still gonna kill it the same rate.
Well, the more people's gonna get it if they're not quarantined. You know what I mean? It's messed up. This world's messed up, Jack. I'm telling you. And the next year it'll be some other stuff.
I think what you should do is when you go to work tonight or whatever.
And who knows if the Iraqis didn't put that shit on them.
When you go to work tonight to cure the coronavirus in some sort of small local way, put your best foot forward.
Hey, it ain't around here. How can I cure it?
You gotta wash your hands.
Hey, listen, if we had to wash our hands, we'd been dead a long time ago.
Yeah,
That's like when you go to the bathroom. I don't pee on my hands. Sorry. And I don't, when I use the bathroom, I don't poop on my hands. I don't have to wash my hands when I come out of the damn toilet.
Okay.
You may be the problem.
Yeah, he may have started the coronavirus. Or at least rinderpest.
And you see these guys, you're at the store, man, and you're buying something, say something to eat, and the guy's rubbing that damn disinfecting shit all over, and then touching your food. Get the hell out of here.
That disinfectant has like alcohol in it.
I don't care what it's got, it stinks.
Yeah, but I mean, he could have something else on his hands that stink.
They're supposed to. No, they can't touch the food with their naked hands. They gotta have the.
Whatever, man. Don't put disinfectant on you when you're touching my damn stuff. I don't care.
You don't. All right, we're moving on, right? We're ready?
If germs was going to kill us, we'd been dead a long time ago. That's what people don't
Germs
understand.
do kill you.
There's good germs too, though.
All right, moving on.
I need some good germs.
May 29th is officially Put a Pillow in Your Fridge Day.
Oh boy!
I know 7% doesn't sound like a lot, but
Why would you put it? What?
Oh wait, that's one.
Cool side of the pillow.
Yeah, I like that. Have you ever heard that cool side of the pillow?
Oh,
I
why
like
don't they
that.
make refrigerated pillows then?
Chuck Liddell is.
They do. You put one in your.
Oh, come on, man. You ain't gonna lay your head. If you got something wrong with your neck and you want to ice your neck or something.
No, don't you like the cool side of a pillow?
No.
All right, here's more. This strange holiday spans back to the early 1900s, where families would place a piece of cloth in their larders.
In their who?
In their larders. I don't know. Or I think that meant to say bloomers.
How do you?
It's celebrated in
Yeah,
Europe.
but you can't go from bloomers to larders. You can't associate those two. I'm just saying you can't associate those two words. What's the error?
It's celebrated in Europe and in the USA
So
to
what are
bring
they-
luck and wealth to the household.
What are they putting in their bloomers? And who calls them bloomers? God!
I just said bloomers, you idiot.
Oh, I understand that, but what's a larder? I know what lard is.
I don't know a larder. Look it up, Jesse. What's a larder?
God, what the? I'm telling you, man, this world is messed up.
Okay.
You're
It's
putting-
gotta be.
What are they putting in there? A towel?
Well, did they have? They didn't have fridges in the early 1900s, so maybe the fridge was called a larder.
The larder is just a cupboard.
Cupboard. Okay, so they put a pillow in there.
So what was the question?
It said May.
where's it from?
The 29th of May is officially Put a Pillow in Your Fridge Day.
No, we went past. We passed that.
No, we're on that.
So a larder.
No, you
is
said larder.
A larder is a pantry.
This strange holiday spans back to the early 1900s, where families would place a piece of cloth in their larders. Cupboards. It's celebrated in Europe and the USA to bring luck and wealth to the household. How do you feel about that? Do you practice any strange rituals like that? Remember you said I had a wart one time and cut a potato in half on a full moon and put it on the wart and the wart would go away.
No.
from it?
No. You cut
Yeah.
a potato in half. You rub it on the wart. Then you bury it in the ground. And as the potato.
The wart or the potato?
The potato.
Okay.
And as the potato dries and wilts away, so does the wart. You don't need no compound.
Isn't
W.
that just as strange as put a pillow in your larder day?
No.
It's
No.
not? Okay.
No. Wait a minute. How do you get from putting a pillow in your refrigerator?
Because they didn't have fridges, they started putting a pillow in their larder for luck and wealth. And then they moved it, then it just, got updated to put a pillow in your fridge day. I don't know. All right.
See, listen. Okay.
Okay, good.
These old-timers.
Yeah, but isn't the potato on the wart thing old-timey?
Yeah, it is. It's a wives' tale.
Yeah.
What they call a wives' tale.
A wives or a wise?
Wives' tale. That's
Wives'
the term for it. A wives'
What's he
tale.
doing with the potato?
If you he told me I had a wart one
My
time.
sister had a wart.
Okay.
No, we used compound W for years. And it went away.
Well, that's the new wives'
They
tale.
realized the potato didn't work.
Yeah.
No.
He said you got a wart, you cut a potato in half, put half the potato
No, you just
on
rubbed the potato on the wart. The wart was on my sister's finger. They buried it in the ground. As the potato dried and wilted, so did the wart. The wart was gone in 2 weeks.
This reminds me of a scene from The Godfather.
Yeah.
Remember when little Vito was screaming and they put the
Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
No, they put the candle on him.
Okay.
And then they put the cup over it, and it was supposed to.
Oh, and it does the suck. Yeah, they still do that now. Yeah, that's
it's
like
not real.
a form of massage
The
they
other
do
one is
now.
put
Yeah.
eggs or milk.
I've never
Yeah.
heard it
underneath,
because see,
under the
the
mattress.
refrigerator actually did evolve from a cupboard.
The larder.
Or the larder.
But I've never heard it called no larder.
Well, this
was that where you keep your
this-
lard?
Yeah, this emanates from Europe, I believe. So they may have called it a larder over there.
Anyway,
It's a kitchen cupboard.
All right, we're moving on. You ready?
thank you.
Thank you. 7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. I know 7% doesn't sound like a lot, but that actually works out to
No.
16.4 million American adults. Yeah.
You got a chocolate nose.
Yeah. So.
That just shows you what the problem we have in this country, right there.
That's it. Huh?
That's it.
That really boils
That's
it down.
how dumb.
You choosing three
So what's
women
for-
who are still alive to dine with is not part of the problem.
What-
okay.
what
I might have a
people
chance.
think
Come on.
pink milk comes from somewhere, or pink milk. Where would that come from?
White cows, I guess, essentially.
No, the pink, the
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk.
Oh God, I don't know. I haven't thought that out.
Strawberry milk and chocolate milk come from
20%,
Nestle's.
20%.
Nestle's?
that
Yeah, you
comes
may be
from,
right.
Strawberries.
Okay. Hershey, Pennsylvania, right?
Over there.
Yeah. There's a big swap meet in Hershey, Pennsylvania we need to go to. Maybe when you retire. We'll
Which
go out there.
one, though?
I don't know.
Is
There's
that
a
for
huge one,
cars?
though. Yeah, I think it is.
It's just for car parts.
That's
It's
like
not a
one
car
close
show.
down.
It's just for
No
car
more,
parts.
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
It's just for car parts.
I like their the comedian
think.
venue they had there.
But it just shows you how dumb and how bad these parents nowadays are. If the children, it said children, right?
No, it said
Said
adult Americans.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they've been
7%.
teaching the kids for years. We got little chocolate cow. They got some chocolate milk.
Okay. All right. Have you got your full? Have you been filled up on the chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cherophobia is an irrational. I believe you suffer from this, Dad. Cherophobia is an irrational fear of fun or happiness.
What is it?
Cherophobia.
Cherophobia?
I thought that'd be the fear of.
I believe you have
fear.
that.
I don't got that.
Yeah, I think
Chairs.
you have an irrational fear of fun or happiness.
I don't think that's right.
That's
I don't
what.
think
Yeah,
so
it's
either.
called
You're right.
cherophobia. Yep.
I just saw an
C-H.
episode of Sopranos.
I thought it would be a
E-R-O.
phobia of a chair. Being a fear of a chair.
C-H-E-R-O phobia. Yeah.
A.
You don't believe you suffer from that? Huh?
No, I'm never gonna be happy. The only time I'm ever gonna be
I
happy
guess
is when
it-
I'm dead.
So you'll be happy when you're dead? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Because- and
That's
only
exactly what
because
I'm explaining.
You're not
then.
gonna know whether you're dead or alive. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but what if
matter.
they recreate your voice cords like they
Oh,
did to
Lord.
Rasmussen or
Well,
Rasputin?
my last word would be shit.
Okay. No.
Or I take it back.
That would be
Bullshit.
okay. Perfect. That would be a pretty unhappy life if you feared fun
but
or
listen,
happiness, wouldn't it?
People live their lives. They have
Okay.
to work. They
Well.
have to do this. They have to send their kids to school. They have to go through this. Their car breaks down. They got to fix their car. They got
Some people have
Honestly-
irritable bowel syndrome, like we talked
Right,
about earlier.
right, right. And so you learn to deal with being miserable. You know what I mean? As life
Okay.
goes on, the only hope you got is that someday you can retire and maybe be halfway happy. You end up with ugly
Yeah, but-
women.
Okay.
You know,
You just said that you'd be happy when you're dead.
That's because you're not going to know whether you're happy or not happy.
Actually, statistically, he's correct.
Okay, you may be
because,
right.
Because actually, the happiest people are, if you rate them throughout their life, is probably in the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
They're the happiest. You know why?
Why?
Just what he just described.
Right.
All that shit is behind you.
Well, and there's a thing too where like
Your fellow
4
man
hours
treats
before
like
you
crap
died,
every
you
day.
get this euphoric feeling, like because everything kicks in. And have you heard of that?
Yeah, but see that.
Like a few hours before you die, you get this feeling of euphoria because your body
but that's
goes,
because
and
they,
then
your whole life they tell you, oh, you're going to heaven, you know,
Yeah.
and all this, and your only hope that a poor man's God is if he does get to go to heaven.
what if do you believe in reincarnation? What if you get to come back?
Yeah, I see him all the time.
My first word would be, fuck!
Yeah.
I thought I already done this shit.
Come and live in some more misery, right?
Tupac said his only fear of death was reincarnation. So you guys are maybe onto something here.
Yeah, but see, I don't think Tupac, he gonna come back as somebody else, not Tupac.
Well, yeah, you can be anybody. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what he's gonna come back. Instead of Tupac, he's gonna come back as Tupac.
Yeah, yeah, could be. All right, we're done with the what was that called? What was that segment
I have
called?
no idea.
Whatever it was. All right, let me do my commercial read, and then we'll move on to the last segment.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Thank you,
He
Lord.
said it's gonna take 10 minutes.
No, I didn't know how long it was gonna take. I'm down
Actually,
through that.
he can cut it up.
Yeah, I can cut it up. It'll only be because
you're
I don't
gonna-
want to. I don't
you're
want to
gonna
make
edit
it
it?
super long. Yeah, I'll edit it. Are you battling the effects of cholera, morbus, cramps, bowel troubles, barrel fever, black dog, blood poisoning,
Bleeding lips.
lumbago, consumption, double personality, fish odor syndrome, melancholia, or the shakes? Run. Don't walk for Perry Davis's magic elixir. Now with twice the cocaine powders.
Can that be used with laudanum?
With laudanum in conjunction, yeah. All right, now we're moving on to I believe this is the last segment. This is the philosophy segment. I want to bounce these questions off you guys, these philosophical questions, and see what happens. Okay. Philosophy is a way of thinking about the world, the universe, and society. It works by asking very basic questions about the nature of human thought, the nature of the universe, and the connections between them. The ideas in philosophy are often general and abstract, so there's no right or wrong answers. Okay. Number 1. Why are towels considered dirty when you get out of the shower clean?
Rubbed all your filth under it.
No, but you're clean.
That's because I've known that for years. You end up taking your shower and you put the soap on the washcloth and you wash your body out. You just wash that washcloth. That washcloth is
You mean
clean.
you wash the washcloth with your body?
No, with the soap and then wash your body and you rinse it out. It's clean. You don't. You pull it up, and put it away.
So when does it become dirty though?
It don't matter.
Okay.
It never gets dirty.
The cloth never
Now,
becomes
if
dirty.
you rub your butt and you didn't scrub your butt correctly, and you rub your butt with that towel,
Yeah, but who's
that's
the-
dirty. That needs to go in the bin.
Who's to make that judgment call?
And you're always gonna have something dribble out of your thing in the front.
Oh, okay.
Next.
See?
You may be suffering from black dog then, which I just covered in the last
Laudanum
segment.
and cocaine.
And yeah, now with more cocaine powders.
And then you don't care if the towel's dirty.
All right. Do you have any thoughts on this subject? Okay, so you get out of the shower, you wipe down, you're clean.
So every time you take a shower and you take the washcloth and you put the soap, you lather that up real good and you lather all over, and then you rinse it. Then you will put it in a laundromat, right?
Oh, one use only. So
One use only, he says. Okay, so
That's
he's
ridiculous.
if you're at a restaurant, you're going to use the same napkin.
It's just
number.
no, but it's the same with when you wash your dishes. Say you're washing your dishes, right? And you scrubbing them dishes all up with your
Scrub dishes.
That
right?
wash rag is
Dishwasher.
clean.
Yeah,
You hang that baby
dishwasher.
right up and use it the
Dishwasher
next
for
time.
that. It's
all right.
dishwasher.
Well, we were specifically talking about the towels you get out and dry with.
Well, like I said, you know, you might not be the
You're
cleanest person in the
toweling
world.
a clean body off.
And like I said, you might dribble a little pee when you're rubbing your thing, and then
See,
Human
no,
bodies
you,
are inherently filthy.
you may be right. I believe Ramsey's quoted as that. Yeah.
We found that in
Yeah.
too. The Rosetta Stone, that was the first
Yeah.
interpretation.
All right. Yeah, that was also with the first your mama joke. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Number 2, who closes the bus door once the bus driver gets off?
Everybody knows
Insane.
this.
Who knows that?
Everybody
They reach through
does.
the glass.
Oh,
They
you guys are on another level here.
They leave the window open. And
It's very unfortunate you chose 3 living people to dine with though, but you know they closed it through the glass.
Through the triangle glass.
All right, hey, you can't just get up and go walk away. We're recording here.
Keep going.
All right, Jesse, you knew about the glass, right?
Yeah,
They reach in. Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't come up with a little electronic window to do that with a remote.
I'm sure they do. The new iterations of buses. Yeah.
With all electric motors and stuff, right?
All right, number 3. Why is there a D in fridge but not in refrigerator? I'll tell you why. The damn French. They love doing weird crap with
Wait a
words
minute.
like that.
There's a D in the word fridge,
Yes.
which is an abbreviation for refrigerator.
Yes.
But there's not no D in refrigerator.
No.
Because English is funny.
Oh yeah, my wife says that all the
Sounds
time.
like somebody messed up to me.
And a lot of people concur that the English is the hardest language to learn.
Oh yeah, it's the worst one.
Because it's like an iteration of so many other,
that's
languages into one,
like
and there's
four
so many.
But if you actually say fridge, you don't really pronounce it.
Yeah, you kind of pass over it, but
Well, I call it a refrigerator. So
What is it?
refrigerator.
Refrigerator?
I just go with freezer.
Yeah, well, okay. I
But
appreciate
why is there a G in it?
Rasputin, what do you have to say?
Rasputin.
All right, now we're on to number 4 now.
The evil
How are you
Rasputin.
guys enjoying? Are you guys enjoying the philosophy section?
Okay.
Okay.
4, and then how
You-
many are left?
There's like 10, so we're on number
What?
4, I believe. Yeah.
Skip every other one.
No, come on.
Okay, good.
And then we'll get some wings after this.
All right.
No, don't go to bed. Come on over.
I
Russ.
gotta work.
Where are you getting wings from?
Wherever you want. Where you want. I'll go.
Okay.
Well, we can go wherever you want. I don't care. Number 4.
Is that the same as this one? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? Walmart?
Farmer's Fleet.
You,
Yeah,
guys,
it's really
you guys are
cheap.
dressing the same now. Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
No, it's really cheap. It doesn't have like pockets or shit like that.
No, mine don't either.
I know, that's what I meant. It's cheap.
I have not put a coat
It's
on yet
warm.
this year.
Number 4. This is kind of
You know
a
that?
Bad.
Huh?
It hasn't been that bad.
number
I have
4.
not- this is my coat. But I got 5 shirts on underneath.
Dad,
1, 2.
if you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or the soap dirty?
Floor and the soap are filthy. Looks like a human body.
Also quoted
Yeah,
by
but if you
Ramses the
think the soap
11th.
is
Yeah.
dirty from dropping it on the floor, then you need to throw the soap away. What are you going to clean it? Or, that's the same thing we were talking about with the wash rag.
That's kind of
You
a,
have to clean
an extension.
the bar now.
How do you clean the bar?
Yeah, but why don't you clean
Water,
the floor?
let it
Wait a
run.
minute. Why don't you clean the
You
floor
let-
just in
he
case
lets the
you
water
drop
run
on it?
over the bar of soap,
Yeah.
creating a cascading effect, I believe.
And bubbles.
Okay.
You mean lather?
A lather or what? A
Yeah, but why
lardum.
don't you, like I said,
Lather's
before,
for
if you're in the
shaving.
shower and you suspect that you're going to drop the bar of soap, why don't you scrub the floor before you get it in there?
Because somebody just walked into the shower.
Come on, you got to be proactive.
Have you ever had an old-fashioned shave like that at a barber, where they lather you up and
No,
put
I
the
haven't
hot?
personally, no.
No, I would like to.
My dad used to do that.
I
used
have
to
a straight
watch
razor
him. I watched
upstairs, which is fantastic. But
Yeah.
if you do it you can
better know
only
what
move
you're
it
doing.
up and down.
Right,
Otherwise,
you
you'll
gotta
cut
go
the crap
against
out
the
of yourself.
grain.
Yeah,
Not with the grain, against the grain.
I have one.
You'll cut yourself all the heck with that
Yeah,
thing.
you will.
And you got to have that strop. Not a strap.
I just
a
replaced the
leather
blades.
strop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, Jeff.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of blades.
Because you're not going to get, like, you can sharpen that blade all you want on a stone, but it's that
leather
the
strap.
strap
That's what I like about Douglas and Sons. We're
that gets
we're
it
giving
that,
you
it gets
information
that-
for
it
the
gets
future.
That final
you know?
razor edge. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think you
saying?
can get anybody online to shave you like that, though.
There's a
I'm sure
old-fashioned
there
barber
is. I'm
downtown
sure there is.
Aurora. I would
I'm
think
sure
they
there
got
is.
like
Yeah, there
a
is.
picture of the guy, with the
Right.
old-fashioned razor.
Right.
I mean, it's only good for 2 days.
I don't
or
think it's
whatever,
against the
but-
law. Yeah, but that's because you're
No, it
going to
ain't
get the
against the
nubs.
law.
You're going to get the nubs the next day. Anyway.
Nubs. What do you
Yeah,
mean nubs?
from your beard growing, your hair's gonna grow the next day. babe.
Stubs or nubs?
Both. One of them's a stub, one of them's a nub. You got stubs and nubs.
No. All right, we're moving on, right? We ready? Number 5. Is the S or the C silent in the word scent? I think the C is silent, in my opinion. What do you think? Scent. Is the S or the C silent in the word scent?
The C is silent.
Spelled S-C-E-N-T.
I know how they spell scent.
Well, it could be the money
Like
scent.
scent or
Yeah.
the smell, not scent like.
Yeah,
What do you mean,
the
like the money?
smell scent, like a scent. One scent.
That's spelled different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is spelled
The
S-E-N-T.
C and the word scent
As opposed to
as
S-E-N-T.
as opposed to smelling a fart.
Get 3 cents.
No, no one's smelling a fart.
Well, that's a scent.
Okay, but we're not talking about that.
Well, I know, but then it would be skint.
You could also talk about the postal.
Okay? If you
Skint.
pronounce the C, it would be skint.
Oh, we're close to the Indian word for Sasquatch, and it was like
Yeah,
it was
yeah. See, now they say
yeah.
It
was like
a horrible scent.
scatoon or something.
Or Sasquatch leaves a horrible skint.
Okay, well, yeah. Man,
It
I'm
stinks.
close to it. Yeah, it's something like they have a weird word for Indians.
Scent.
No, the
Skent.
name- What he's looking for the word that Indians call
Sasquatch. All right.
white man.
Yeah, you may be right. Okay, number 6. Does expecting the unexpected make the unexpected the expected?
No.
Is that all you got?
That's all I
You
got.
fucking lost me on that.
Does expecting the unexpected, like when you go to work tonight, I want you to expect the unexpected. That way you're not
I do
throwing
that
up.
every day.
Okay.
So then it's expected.
Does that?
I expect
by
the
doing-
I expect the worst. Before
Okay.
I get in my truck. And
Does that
I
make-
tell myself to expect the very
Okay,
worst.
you're expecting it. Does that make the unexpected the expected though?
It would have to.
No.
No, I don't think so either.
Depends on your attitude.
Why wouldn't it?
Because you don't know exactly what it's going to be.
No, you're
Yeah,
expecting
but
the
if you're expecting
unexpected.
the worst, then and
but
say
you're-
that it's
then
maybe
it's
not so bad.
It's not unexpected then if it's the worst.
Yeah, but each instant
So-
would be a different case.
So you're expecting the unexpected.
The worst.
So
And
that
then it
makes
turns out
the
to be
unexpected
not so bad.
expected.
Okay, that would be a surprise.
Right. Then it's all a surprise.
Right.
It would all be a surprise.
What I
and
would
not
suggest,
expected.
you may want to take this with you to work tonight and run this by your boss, and maybe you guys
My
could get a
boss
little
ain't
closer.
there. I don't even see my boss.
Yeah, but you could speak to him on the CB.
I don't even see my boss. I won't see him all week.
Okay, so you said
If
no.
I'm lucky.
What do you say? Does
No.
expecting the unexpected make the unexpected expected?
Expecting the unexpected makes it a surprise.
No, it doesn't. Not
Yeah,
by
dude.
definition.
It's a dude. Because
He says no, and you say it makes it a surprise.
I mean, unless you
Can't
say
be,
you're gonna,
unexpected. If you
let's just say, let's just
anticipate.
use a auto accident as an example. Okay, you can't go up the road and oh, I'm gonna crash now. I mean, oh, this car's gonna crash right into me. You can't do that because
Okay.
you can't expect the unexpected because you don't know what the unexpected is.
But you know you have a possibility of getting in an accident.
Well, yeah,
So
but
if you get in an
that's-
accident, it's not a surprise. Because you didn't expect it.
you have a better chance of expecting the unexpected than you do of actually having an auto accident.
Right.
Okay, let's just say
But
that.
with the way you just said it, they're one and the same.
Yeah, they are one and the same.
And then there's so you can't.
By definition, I think this is equal, or you're expecting the unexpected. You know what I mean?
It sounds like to me like it would have to be. It would be two different occurrences.
It would have to be not an auto accident. It'd be like he gets out of his car and he trips
And I
he
go-
hits the curb.
And I poop
and then
out.
a lady defecates right
Yeah,
next to
and I
him,
poop
right?
in the
While he's
parking
watching
lot.
a woman defecate.
Okay,
in the parking lot.
perfect.
I trip over the
That-
curb and
that
poop
is
in the parking
unacceptable.
lot.
He couldn't expect that, so
And then they may investigate it as an animal or a
Right,
bear. Or
right.
Okay. Okay. Number 7. Would Lightning McQueen buy car insurance or life insurance? You guys know who Lightning McQueen is. He's a Disney character. He's a car, a disembodied car.
is that the truck guy?
That's, I believe Paul Newman is Lightning
That's the
McQueen.
dude from Cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a
The movie
car.
Cars?
Okay.
Yeah,
He's a car. He's a
I've heard of
human
it.
He's
car.
a car.
Would he buy car insurance or life insurance?
He buy car insurance.
Car insurance. I think life insurance would pay more, though. Don't you think if he's dead going up the
He
road?
would, but it's got to be a provision in there.
Yeah.
Or it's
That's just so
or an
many.
animation.
That one don't make any sense.
Well,
but this
because-
other one, the C and cent, and you said scant, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. You're
Well,
right.
it'd be-
Yeah.
If you pronounce the C in scent, the word would be skint.
Yeah, but then the S would be silent.
Yeah, but well, why not make the T silent? Or the N.
What do you get then?
You get whatever you want.
What if the T is silent in scent? What do you get? Scan?
Skin.
No.
And what if the N is silent? Scat.
Scan.
What about science? What's science?
I have no idea.
No.
You see
To
silence.
begin with, the insurance company ain't selling no life insurance or no auto insurance to some car that talks.
It's not possible.
Right.
We're not considering that avenue. Okay, number 8. I actually know the answer to this, but I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order? Ramses the 11th.
The current alphabet, the English alphabet?
It doesn't specify. Whatever you
I don't
think,
think
whatever
they
you
know.
want to go with.
That's who wrote the Bible. They don't even know.
I don't think.
It could have been your boss. He could have put this in. Yeah,
I don't think it's Roman. He spoke Latin.
I
It's
don't
got to
know.
be English.
It was the same guy that didn't pronounce the C in cent.
You may be right. I don't know.
That's who it was. No, that's hard to say because, you know, they claim that whoever, Algerians, it wasn't Algerians, but some years ago that started, you know, had the first alphabet and stuff. And then it progressed from there, but I don't, because, you know, you got Spanish, you got English, you got Dutch, you got blah, 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 German, all kind of stuff. And who's to say what alphabet started and derived from what? Because from the words
it derived from the Greeks or what?
When they write Spanish and they write American, right, or white boy or whatever you want to call it, language, a lot of the words are similar and you can sort of make some of them out. Yeah. But then there's some of them that doesn't even similar at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
I seen one just the other day. It was the word welcome or something. I forget what it was.
How was it spelled?
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos?
Yeah.
Is that what you wouldn't get welcome out of that?
That's welcome in Spanish, I believe.
Right.
I can't remember what the word was.
Welcome?
Welcome. Yeah.
God, I don't remember where I was at when I seen it. Because, you know, they wrote a saying in English and then a saying in Spanish. Like I said, you can make out, because like the word the and with and stuff like that is different than it's from Spanish to English. But some of the words are very similar, like entrance or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, we're moving on, because I got quite a few more here that I didn't know about, Jesse.
What?
Sorry.
No, you're limited to 10.
All right, no, we're going. Come on, I'm almost there. What color are mirrors? Remember, this is part of your human soul that is going to answer.
White.
White mirrors. Okay, Dad, what do you think? What color are
Hello?
mirrors? Huh?
Have you ever really looked at a mirror?
Mirrors have like minerals in them, right? Like iron or something, right?
Well, not the modern day mirrors don't. If you ever looked like
Even silver.
Something like that, yeah.
No. A mirror.
Formica.
A mirror has every color in the rainbow in it.
So that's your answer. What color
Yes,
are
sir.
mirrors?
It has a mirror
Every color in the
has-
rainbow.
Because of the,
Makes sense, right?
It has a prism effect.
All right, I'm gonna move through these pretty
Because of the
quickly
light
because he's
passing
getting
through.
antsy over here. So, number 10. If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they really reading?
That's just dumb.
Oh, shit.
I'm with it.
He's with Ramsey, or he's with the Rasputin here.
Could you imagine two of me?
Yeah.
It would just, it would
you'd
create
be
a
like
black hole.
fucking.
Have you ever
You'd be
went to
sitting
one
there-
of them mind readers?
Hell
With
no.
the tarot cards
Hell
and all that?
no.
Do you believe in that? If they
Hell
pull the
no.
cards
No,
out of the
hell no.
deck
That's
and you
just
get
to suck your
a...
money. No, that's just to suck your
There's
money.
some people that really believe in that.
Yeah, but
When they pull a card, you get like an elephant, and it means you're gonna get some money or some crap.
that's freaking black magic and shit.
Yeah.
You got to believe in that crap. In reality, you're actually inviting black magic into your life. I don't. Hey, life's bad enough. You don't need no damn black magic.
Yeah.
Hey, just walking.
Yeah,
down the
but what
street.
if black magic is your calling or part of, it could turn your life for the better.
I've never seen like that. Houdini's wife.
Yeah, she
paid
tried that for years.
Paid that dude for years.
Yeah.
Paid them dudes for years.
Yeah.
And money out the kazoo.
Yeah.
To try to bring old Harry back.
Because
Oh, I
Harry,
forget.
yeah, have you heard that story? Harry told her when he
That he
died,
would get back a
if
hold
there's
of
any
it.
way I can contact you after death, I will do it. So
And that right there in itself is proof that stuff don't work.
yeah.
Is that the same thing? That
No, but there was a lightning strike at midnight back in 1929 that they believe might have been
So
Harry.
people that freeze themselves after they die? Same idea?
No, you have a lot better chance of that than.
Really? They decapitate them, you know?
Yeah, what's his name?
Well,
The one dude, the baseball player, Ted Williams, is frozen.
They don't take and just freeze them. You mean you're talking about they do an autopsy on them and then they freeze them?
Dismantle them, yeah. They
Yeah.
take
Well,
the organs out.
That's big business now. Like there's some
Yeah, but they
there's some
take the
investments you
organs.
can
If they
make on
take-
that if you believe
If
that's
they
going. in the-
you're saying they take the organs out.
Yeah.
Then that dude ain't no way that they ain't coming back.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Because you can take a.
Yeah, but they could wire his head on a new body.
You can take. You know what a bullhead is?
Bullhead like a fish?
Yes. You know what a bullhead is?
Bullhead fish, yeah, catfish.
No, a bullhead and a catfish.
Well, it's kind of like a catfish. It's
a
similar.
bullhead.
Slimy fish.
Yeah, slimy. Yeah.
It's a catfish.
No,
Yeah, kind of.
No.
It's a catfish.
It
family.
A
kind of.
bullhead
Yeah,
and
it's
a
gotta be.
catfish are two separate species of fish.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I swear to God. Listen, you can freeze the catfish.
What has this got to do with Ted Williams?
Well, let me finish. You can freeze the catfish
Okay.
and put them in your freezer.
Yeah, because they're in lakes.
Okay, but listen. And then you can put them in the water. The catfish will not come back to life. You can freeze a bullhead and put him in water and he'll come back to life and live. A catfish will not survive. A bullhead will. There's a difference between a catfish and a bullhead.
All right, we're moving on.
And you
'cause
can
I want to
look
get
that
through
up.
these.
You ever seen a dust bear? Microscopic little dust
No,
bear?
I've seen a dust. I've seen a dust
my
bunny.
Lord, he's watching the
No,
microscopic
dust
channel.
bear.
Yeah, no, I've seen them.
Okay, they can live in space. They don't need air.
There's a bunch of stuff
So
there.
I accept your thesis on the
Your
Well, I know that
thesis,
for a
yeah.
fact.
on the cat.
Yeah,
on
his
the-
thesis.
Like I brought some bullheads home one night and I didn't want. And I felt like cleaning them.
You put them in the
This is the guy
I
that
stuck 'em right in the
says
freezer,
scant
Jack, and
instead
the
of
next
scent.
morning, They
Yeah.
come out and they're swimming around and shit. The catfish won't do that.
They were swimming around in ice. You froze them, right?
No, they were swimming around in the water the next day after they come back. It was perfect.
Yeah, but they have less like brain function and stuff. That I think that's more capable when you're a lower
Right,
on
but
the.
see,
You know what I'm
my-
saying?
The
like
point I was trying to make is
on
that
a
as far as
human
I know,
scale or
like,
whatever
if you
scale
can-
I'm talking
you
about.
can
I don't even
freeze
know.
a walleye, it won't come back. You can freeze a carp, it won't come back.
Yeah.
The bullhead's the only one that I know.
They only
that
got
will
like
come
3
back.
connections between their brain and their body, so it's easier to bring them back. Like us, we have millions of connections.
Oh,
from
you
our,
ain't
you
make
know
it.
what I'm saying? That's
You ain't
that's
gonna make it.
that's why I think
Especially
it's
I
if
beg to differ. I think
Well-
Dave would get the bullhead to run for his
you
life.
may be right. Yeah, you may be right. He's unkillable.
Because he's basically
He's-
living his life in formaldehyde.
Yeah. He's walking, whatever you want to call it. All right, I'm moving on because I want to get through these. If your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, are your pants tucked into your shirt?
No.
Oh, Lord. What if your shirt's tucked in your underwear?
That's a whole new concept. I
What's
don't
the
know.
difference?
I don't know.
They always made a big deal out of that. If somebody sees your shirt tucked into your underwear.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
still
difference?
do that.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't-
you do
I
that. I've
don't
seen
know.
it.
The only time I've ever done it was on an accident.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
I do not.
Because
do
you've been
that.
making
I
accidents
make-
every damn day.
No,
then.
no. You want to check right now?
That's not comfortable to be
What's
tucked
the-
in.
There is no difference.
Yeah, there's a
No,
difference.
there's no difference.
I'm gonna
No,
invoke
okay.
the I-80 rule here.
Okay.
What you do south of I-80 is like you can't really make a difference.
Well, yeah. If someone suggests they should blow everything up beyond I-80, including Ottawa and Marseilles and all that crap.
It's pretty nice.
I'm
What,
gonna
there's
ask.
some kind of rule.
I'm gonna ask Rasputin what he thinks.
He look like a bitch.
Okay, there you go. So let me ask it again. If your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, it's not tucked into your pants. Are your pants tucked into your shirt?
No, because there's no tension.
There's no tension there, and
Right,
he's saying there's okay.
In order to be something tucked in, it's got to be
Okay,
stuffed
there's
underneath
gotta be
something.
effort and tension.
Okay.
Neither of those exist.
Right.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. Why is it called quicksand if you sink slowly in it? Man, these are real brain busters, aren't they? Who called it quicksand? Did you ever see the movie Beastmaster? Remember he's sinking?
Beastmaster died.
Yeah, the beautiful movie,
don't
beautifully
think I ever
filmed,
did that. Who played in
cinematography.
that?
Mark Singer. Remember he was a
The
big
dude,
build.
the blonde haired dude?
Yeah, remember that chick was nice looking in the 80s.
And he had muscles and stuff?
Tawny, not Tawny Katane.
Uh,
The girl, she was on the 70s show. She was
that one girl,
Yeah, with like red hair, kind of.
no, she had brownish.
Whatever, yeah.
Brownish red hair.
She was in it.
And her name was Tom.
Yeah, something like that. She was in it. That's a good movie
Tawny
though.
Stevens or something.
But the
like
dude-
that, or something.
But I remember
She
him
looked better
getting
than
caught
that
in the
girl.
quicksand and.
It wasn't a girl.
You want to put her on your list of top 3? I think she's
Yeah,
still
why
alive
not?
though. Okay, perfect.
Why not?
In case somebody else doesn't show up.
Yeah. You might
Think I
get
have
you
a,
might
Don't
get
tell Mary Todd.
stood up.
Somebody else has
A
to say.
washout.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
case-
she will have something to say.
In case I get a washout.
Yeah, you want to have somebody on the back burner.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, that's. Where you go? Show me some quicksand around here.
There's no quicksand here.
Where you ever
On the
get
Fox
any
River.
quicksand?
I believe that's how what's his name died. Chief Blackhawk died in quicksand.
No, Lincoln killed him.
Lincoln killed him. He shot him.
Yeah.
Actually, he did a sword fight. He petitioned the court and they had a sword fight. Yeah.
Rochester.
All right, I'm moving on, guys. 14. If I try to fail but succeed, which one did I do?
Succeeded.
Okay.
He tried to fail.
If I try to fail,
Oh yeah, you don't get any.
but I succeed,
Then you succeed.
okay, I think I tend to go with that.
That's
Okay.
sort of a dumb question.
You don't get credit though.
If you tried to fail and then succeeded, then you would accomplish something.
All right. Can you ever be in the wrong place at the right time?
Of course.
The wrong place at the right time.
Of course.
Yes.
The wrong place at the right time.
90% of the tickets you'll get in your life, you will have been there.
No, I think we're talking about something more premier
It
than
doesn't
that.
matter.
We're not talking
but
about
that's
tickets.
just one example of it.
Didn't Dr. John say you must have been in the right place at the right time? At the wrong time.
At the
Okay.
right place at the wrong time.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
That's what he said. That's the song.
Right.
Yeah. So Dr. John said yes. So I gotta go with that.
Dr. John. I just hope they don't do him
And I'll
like
tell
they
you what,
did
he
Vance.
literally-
that's
was
that's
Dr.
a good
John.
philosophy.
He was a doctor?
He wasn't a doctor. We call him Dr. John.
He literally was.
Say you get a ticket. If one second.
What kind of ticket? Defecating in the parking lot in Massachusetts?
Even a dumb old ticket. It don't matter. If one more second would have passed by, you wouldn't have got the ticket. You were in the right place at the wrong time.
The wrong place at the right time.
That's the same thing.
Okay. All right, I thought I'd ask. Okay.
And as far as the police is concerned, okay, that's the other side.
Yeah, but you're thinking of this negatively. Don't you
Yeah,
want to
but
think of you know,
it's the same thing.
like he was in the airport when Sophia Loren went through. That's the wrong place at the right time, though, right?
Somebody farted in
No,
park.
I was in the right place.
Right.
At the right time.
I was planning on being there.
Yeah, but he didn't see her, so it was the wrong time.
I did see her.
All
Did you
right.
get a smell?
Did somebody fart?
No.
No, now?
He just said somebody.
Oh,
farted.
he said
No, I
that.
did-
Yeah.
Somebody farted and cleared the freaking aisle, and he thought it was Sophia Loren.
Oh, maybe. That's-
No. Okay, thank God.
Somebody farted the Red Sea.
All right. How would a vagrant feel if he is put under house arrest?
That's probably pretty good.
Yeah, right. I would think so too, right?
They deliberately get themselves arrested. So they got a lot of them will get arrested and get charged with something like for 3 months or whatever.
I saw that
and
a guy
spend the winter in
robbed a
jail.
bank just so he could get
Right.
health care and stuff. Yeah.
They get taken care of.
Okay. If a man stands in the middle of a forest speaking and there's no woman to hear him, is he still wrong?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
That's like the same as if the tree falls in the forest. Doesn't make any noise. Because
Yeah,
there's
I've heard
nobody-
that. Yeah.
There's nobody.
Does
there
is
to
it what?
hear.
How do you feel about that one? Is there noise made?
Of course.
Oh, I think so too. There's no. Okay, see, he's
Why
on the other
wouldn't there
side.
be?
There has to be a
Someone to hear it. Yeah. What if Sasquatch was out there?
Because the noise is a something exclusive. It's physically to that person. That's it.
I get your theory, but
There's
there's
movement
still
in the
noise.
air, but there's no sound.
So you're telling me that if a tree falls in the woods, out in the wood, and crashes the branches and because nobody's there to hear it, it don't make no noise.
There's no sound.
You can't argue with that because you
Because
can't be
the
proved or
only-
disproved.
Yeah, the only way is if
Okay,
somebody's
well
there
then,
to receive it.
say somebody shoots off an atomic bomb. Okay, there's a mushroom crowd and all that, but there ain't nobody there to die.
That die? No, that's
Then
different.
it ain't there.
That's
Then
different.
Nobody heard and seen.
Yeah, there would be
and-
nobody there. If there's no device to record a sound, meaning the human ear or animal, whatever, it doesn't exist. Like there's no sound. In
There's
space.
always gonna be
They
the
can't hear you
sound.
scream in space.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay.
What do you mean? Yeah, but it's the same space.
But there has to be something to translate those vibrations into sound.
You mean? I mean, I get where you're coming from.
It'll stimulate the small bones in your ear when
That's
sound
it.
passes.
There has
through
to be
you.
a device, and this would be
Yeah.
to connect your ear canal and your drum.
Yeah.
It's got the vibrations are coming, but it's a soundless vibration.
So
And
you're
when it hits
saying
you,
if a fish is in the water and he jumps out of the water and makes a big old splash,
the fish will hear it.
unless nobody's there to hear that big old splash, it didn't happen.
It happened. You just don't hear it.
You don't hear it. Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question, whether somebody heard it or not.
No, you guys were talking about like is there a woman on the other
All
side?
right, we're moving on because we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. What would you do if you see an endangered animal eating an endangered plant? What would you do? What would you do?
What?
What would you do if you see an endangered animal eating an endangered plant? Which one would you protect?
You don't protect either of them.
What if it's a small animal like a marmot, like we talked about earlier?
Extinct soon.
Yes,
And it's eating,
and it's eating an extinct plant.
No, a planet that's about to go extinct.
Yeah, what do you do?
What, like say he's eating
Do you
poison
scare
ivy or
him
something?
off? Well, no, it's an endangered plant. The plant's gonna die off too.
They're both screwed.
Yeah, what do you do?
I say,
Don't do anything.
Do you do nothing?
fucking move.
Okay.
Better do it anyway.
Let them both go down. Because if you say it's a squirrel,
The chicken and egg thing.
let's just say a squirrel.
Oh, they proved that what was it? The
They didn't prove
chicken
nothing.
came first because they had to have the embryos or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but where
So
did
where
the
did
chicken
chicken
come
come
from? The
from?
chicken just said poop. Is it chicken?
Right.
Don't start that. Don't
No,
start that.
I looked. No, they just proved it.
I looked it up.
They don't just say poop, there's a chicken. Well, Houdini, Harry
I looked
Houdini
it
made a
up.
chicken?
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
they just proved it.
And it just don't go poof, there's an egg. They don't, God made that.
All right, we're moving on.
Right?
God's the only one capable of doing something like that.
If you use a white marker pen to write a dot on a whiteboard, does the dot exist?
Yes. You just can't see it.
What do you think, Dad?
It's the same thing as farting in the
I knew
woods.
he was gonna go
It's the
there.
same thing as farting in the woods. That's a brilliant equalization here.
No.
I love it.
No, it's not the same.
It's the same thing.
One's visual.
Oh, yeah, but unless somebody's eyes is there to see the white dot,
I'm
and you ain't gonna see the white dot on the
Somebody
whiteboard,
put
then you
the
ain't
dot
gonna
But
see
and
it.
if nobody's nose is there to smell the fart you're speaking of,
That's true.
It don't exist. There was never no fart.
okay, so we cleared that up pretty easy.
And there ain't no
You know what I'm
chicken.
saying? There's no chicken, no embryos,
chicken, no egg, no sound.
There's no endangered plants.
Nothing.
There's no nothing. Okay.
Right.
Just nothing.
All right, this one is kind of the same ilk here. If you're writing in invisible ink, how do you know when you run out of ink?
What? You wouldn't until you go back and reveal everything.
Okay. You may be right.
Have you ever written with invisible ink?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But then you have to use the other marker
Right.
to make
So you're
to
not gonna
see.
find
So
out
you
till
wouldn't
then.
know you were out of ink until you
Okay.
solved the problem,
Makes
or
sense.
what you might
Yeah.
call it.
Have you done that? Have you wrote with invisible ink?
Yeah, when we were kids, they first came out with that crap.
That's how you learn to be a spy.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last question, boys. We made it.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you a prisoner of planet Earth? I don't think you are, because that Virgin Galactic is offering trips to Mars or the moon or whatever. You can fly up there and get off and not hear anything and not feel anything, and
Not a
right?
prisoner.
Yeah, you're not a prisoner, right?
Not trying
Are
to
you
get
a
out.
prisoner?
Let's try to get out.
You got an option?
No, you don't have options.
Do you have?
Yeah, there's an option. That's
you're
what
not a
I just
prisoner
gave.
because there's no bars.
You do have an option.
You do have an option.
What?
You physically have an option.
Check
Yeah.
out.
No. Then you just, yeah.
Everybody's got options.
For visual, Jesse put a fake gun to his head and shot it into his brain. Okay.
Yeah, you have options. You could not be here.
No, you physically could get on that Virgin Galactic or whatever the SpaceX thing. You could fly up and stay there. Like, you're not physically, like,
Yeah,
if you have the money to go.
He's not there yet.
Well, yeah,
but
but
you gotta come back.
no, you could go up there and then check out and then shoot yourself, right? I mean,
Or you could just
potentially.
shoot yourself up into space. Doesn't matter.
Like that one dude did with the balloons. He had the balloons and hooked it to a lawn chair and flew and then got in big trouble with the FAA. You could put more balloons on and go all the way up until you can't breathe and then die. I mean, you're technically not a prisoner, right?
Yes.
On planet Earth. You are a prisoner? Is that what you're saying?
You have to be.
No, I don't think you are.
No, prisoner is somebody that's involuntarily put in a place.
Yeah, you could potentially go in the garage and create a spacecraft.
If somebody consciously decided to bring you here.
Right. And you've been a prisoner ever since.
No, your existence that you came into.
Does this
you
get
are
back
a
to
prisoner
if
of
a
your
vagrant is
existence.
under house arrest? How would he feel? Right? Is that what we're talking about here, essentially?
A vagrant.
A vagrant.
Babies are vagrants.
Yeah.
now.
All right.
You can say what you want. I'm a prisoner.
You're a prisoner of planet Earth.
I have to drive a truck every day, whether I want to or not.
Okay.
He's supposed to be on the other side of the Milky Way.
That's it.
Okay, if that's your argument, then yes, you're a prisoner.
Yeah. All right. So how did you guys feel about tonight? Is this something we want to pursue? Is this something?
I'm still taking the psychology.
If I don't
exactly. I'll have more questions next
If
time.
I don't go to work and drive the truck, they call me, are you sure you can't make it today?
Yeah. No, don't get up yet. I'm almost done. But did you guys have fun? Was this something, it's fun, yeah, right? I mean.
Yeah, you got to go back and your Google search for stupid people.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got to do that.
Kind of dumb, but.
And you guys.
You sucker don't finish one. Is there any one of them beers you finished?
I finished this one.
You ain't finished none of these.
I haven't finished.
All right, let me read my closing statement and then we'll shut it down.
Yeah, they get warm.
That's fine.
That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for listening to the Douglas and Sons podcast. We enjoyed Jesse Rodriguez's
not
presence.
His beers.
Yeah, not finishing his beers. My dad's very upset about that as we speak. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope to post this on Facebook and possibly Instagram or YouTube in the very near future. And we hope you'll join us again. Talk to you later. So that was it. Not bad, right?
You don't know? Why am I trying to you all such? But they pray. And that's what I'm doing. I'm destroying.
Check it, I grew up a fucking screw up. Got introduced to the game, got an ounce of fucking blunt. Chopping rocks overnight. The nigga Biggie Smalls trying to turn into the Black Frank White. We had to go dreads to change our description. 2 cops is on the milk box missing. Showed they toes, you know they got stepped on. A fist full of bullets, a chest full of Teflon. Run from the police, picture that. Nigga, I'm too fat. I fuck around and catch an asthma attack. That's why I bust back. It don't faze me. When he drop, take his Glock and I'm Swayze. Celebrate my escape, solar Glock, bought some weight. Lay back, I got some money to make. Motherfucker.
It's on me. But still I'm having memories of high speeds when the cops crash. As I laugh, pushing the gas when my clocks blast. We was young and we was dumb, but we had heart. In the dark when we survived through the bad parts. Many dreams is what I had, and plenty wishes. No hesitation in extermination of these snitches. Envious bitches, they still continue to pursue me. A couple of movies, now the whole world's trying to screw me. Even the cops tried to sue me. So what can I do but stay true? Sipping 22s of brew, and now the media is trying to test me. Got the press asking questions, trying to stress me. Misery is all I see, that's my mind state. My history with the police to shake the crime rate. My main man had